I know. You don't want to talk about it anymore. I know you're over it.
Oh, for the love of God!
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Philadelphia Police Department. Numerous reports of creatures resembling zombies have been reported throughout many communities in and near downtown Philadelphia. These creatures were seen to be rising from their graves at numerous cemeteries and are roaming throughout the area on foot. It appears that these creatures are attacking humans by means of biting or striking victims. The humans that were bit by these creatures slowly began to turn into these zombie-like creatures. These events have led to a civil danger in the greater Philadelphia area and surrounding communities. Civilians are strongly urged to remain indoors and board up your windows and doors from the inside as quickly as you can. If you cannot board up your home, barricade yourself with heavy furniture blocking doors and windows. Have an emergency kit of food, water, and supplies and a battery-operated radio to remain alert for later statements regarding this developing and dangerous situation. Remain sheltered in your homes, and do not go outside for any reason. If you have armed protection, use it by all means necessary. Stay tuned to WPVI Channel 6 for later updates and refer to the Civil Danger product.
we interrupt your programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. Reports of zombie-like creatures have been reported from the northern Midwestern states to the Atlantic coast within the past 30 minutes. These creatures appear to be attacking the human race. States within a corridor from Wisconsin south to Kentucky, east to Delaware, and north to Vermont, have reported these creatures. Martial law is in effect for much of these states, and martial law may follow in other states if necessary. The following actions must take place immediately. If you are in a state that neighbors an infected state, you are urged to prepare an emergency kit of food, water, and supplies, and have a battery-operated radio for your stay in a shelter. Civilians must evacuate, if they can do so safely, to western or southern states, where no reports of this epidemic has not been reported as of yet. If you are unable to evacuate, board up your windows and doors, and remain sheltered in place. Once inside, do not go outside, or travel to infected areas containing these creatures for any reason. You could become infected, and turn into these creatures. For those who live in states that do not neighbor an infected state, continue to listen for further updates on this dangerous situation, and prepare to evacuate if told through radio and media outlets. The President will be speaking shortly on these events. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable stations shall transmit this emergency action notification message. We have interrupted programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WSVN. This station will continue to serve the Miami area. If you are not in this area, you should tune your television or a radio to a station providing news for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Miami area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergencies. The emergency alert system has been activated.
Your attention please. This is the Quebec Emergency Public Warning System. The following emergency bulletin may affect your area. Listen carefully.
This message is transmitted from the Government of Canada. Reports of mysterious creatures, known as zombies, have been seen in the territory of Quebec. These creatures have attacked the human race, and humans who contacted these creatures began to become these creatures. These creatures may have originated from the northern United States weeks ago, and it is unclear how they managed to enter into Canadian territory. Authorities from local, state and military are continuing to assess the situation. Martial law is occurring throughout the territory of Quebec, and quarantine is currently in effect. Civilians must take action for the protection of their safety. Remain in your homes and board up all doors and windows as quickly as you can. Prepare an emergency kit of supplies as well as a battery-operated radio to listen for further updates on this dangerous situation. Civilians will not be able to evacuate to safer areas during this quarantine. For now, remain indoors and refer to later statements.
This emergency warning message has been broadcast for your safety. If your area is affected, take all necessary precautions and listen to any local radio, television, or cable outlets for further updates. Do not use your telephone for the duration of this emergency. Your attention please. This is the Quebec Emergency Public Warning System. The following emergency bulletin may affect your area. Listen carefully.
This message is from the Government of Canada. More reports of mysterious or zombie-like creatures have been reported in the territories of Ontario and Manitoba. Martial law has been broken throughout these territories as